Hi, and thank you for being with us. Federal prosecutors have released new evidence in their case against the man accused of trying to assassinate President Trump at Saturday's White House Correspondents Dinner. In a court filing today, the Justice Department revealed this photo that they say 31-year-old suspect Cole Allen took in his hotel room at the Washington Hilton moments before the attack. According to the Justice Department, Allen first looked into the dinner on April 6th, 3 weeks before the event. The DOJ says he used his phone to read articles about it and ultimately purchased a one-way train ticket from Los Angeles to Washington, D.C., making a stop in Chicago along the way. Prosecutors wrote in their court filing, quote, the defendant's actions were premeditated, violent, and calculated to cause death. And new tonight, multiple senior law enforcement sources tell CBS News that FBI investigators so far have determined that the Secret Service officer shot at the dinner was not hit by friendly fire, and the DOJ investigators have determined Cole fired his shotgun. Joining us now is CBS News senior coordinating producer for our Crime and Public Safety Unit, Anna Schecter. So what is your takeaway from these new images? A lot of people were asking how he was able to get from the lobby down the escalator to this area right before the magnetometers. Was he wearing a long coat?
Yes, so he was wearing all of those weapons. He was wearing a long black coat, just as you said. And remember, he took an unguarded back stairwell inside the hotel. And that is how he was able to gain entrance onto that terrace level inside the hotel and then immediately charged through those metal detectors. And he dropped the coat right before he went through. And of course, Lindsay, we got new information about that timeline. He had directed this email or set the email to his family where he gave justification for this violent act just as he was rushing through those metal detectors.
What were we learning about what the DOJ says his plans were in the weeks leading up to this?
Well, basically, he planned it for at least 3 weeks. He had been Googling the White House Correspondents Dinner about 3 weeks ago, April 6th at 2 p.m., very specific time. So they had gone through his phone and his electronic devices. So they knew exactly that first Google search for the White House Correspondents Dinner. And then a few weeks later, they didn't have an exact date. He purchased that Amtrak ticket. And on April 21st, he boarded that Amtrak. And they even described it as the scenic route. And he even was writing notes in his phone. You know that notes app on your phone? He was describing scenery that he was seeing. It's a very bizarre, but he also used that time on the train to continue to Google the White House Correspondents' Dinner and Donald Trump. So he was really doing his research in these weeks leading up to this. And that's why they very clearly state this was calculated and he was targeting the president of the United States. He is charged, of course, with attempting to assassinate the president of the United States.
Incredible original reporting from Anna Schecter. Thank you so much.